Guys, I wish I wasn't going to be bringing you bad news today, but unfortunately, the J Balvin Air Jordan 3 Rio that's scheduled to drop this upcoming Wednesday is going to be even more limited than we even anticipated. And I know how many pairs are loaded up on the Nike sneakers app at this current time, and it's not looking good, guys. So in today's video, we're going to talk about this release. And towards the end of the video, man, if this is a sneaker that you really want, you end up taking an L, I'm going to touch upon the resale market and what it's going to look like after the release. Now this upcoming Wednesday is going to be crazy because they're dropping two hype sneakers at the same exact time. They're dropping the J Balvin 3s and the Nike SB Futuras at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for those of you guys that are interested in the Futuras, I want to talk about that for a quick second because I know a lot of you guys want that shoe. And basically, when it comes to that sneaker, we've been hearing different things over the past couple of weeks, but the rumored stock was somewhere in the neighborhood of like 15 to 30K pairs, you know, obviously limited. But from what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing on the Nike sneakers app for the back end, reports is that there's less than 13,000 pairs. So basically a very, very limited release. Now, they're also doing a draw for this sneaker, so you got 10 minutes to get into it. And guys, everybody's going to be going after the Futuras, right? Like, it's going to be a tough sneaker to cop, man. I just want to wish you the best of luck on that. Less than 13,000 pairs. Now, when it comes to the J Balvin, I knew was going to be limited. I knew there wasn't going to be a whole bunch of pairs of these. I knew it was going to be a tough cop just like last year's. Now, for the Air Jordan 3 that released in 2023, there was somewhere in the neighborhood of like 10,000 pairs released. And that's really limited. All these J Balvin releases always have very limited stock numbers. I know, you know, we look at the Travis Scott releases like they're super limited, but J Balvin got that beat. The 1s, the 2s, and the 3s have all been really, really limited. Not a whole lot of pairs. And, you know, like I said, 10,000 pairs last year, so I was expecting to see like another 10K pairs or so, like somewhere in that neighborhood. But according to what we're hearing, what we're seeing in the reports of the Nike sneakers app on the back end, they're somewhere in the neighborhood of like 5,000 to 6,000 pairs. So really limited, guys. Like, this sneaker is going to be even tougher to cop than a lot of us anticipated. It's going to be really, really hard to catch this sneaker for retail. Now, $250 is the retail price for the sneaker. And, you know, there has been a couple of things pop up in terms of like ways to get it for retail. I know some people were saying that you could spend $100 on the J Balvin website and get early access. Now, at the time of this recording, the J Balvin site has not gone live, but it's supposed to happen today, which is May 21st. And then, you know, we're going to get the Nike sneakers app released on the 22nd. So those are the two best places to try to cop. But, you know, it's going to be really, really tough. My best advice to you guys, man, when it comes to the Nike sneakers app is, you know, take today to really, you know, reach out to your friends and family members. And, you know, if they're not interested in picking up either of these sneakers, you know, have them put in an additional entry for you in your personal size so that you kind of increase your chances to cop. It's all hands on deck time. Both sneakers are reselling for, I would say, maybe double what the retail cost is for the, you know, actual sneaker at retail. So they're both going to be sneakers that everyone goes after. It's just the way it's going to be. So, you know, try to put in all the footwork that you can in terms of just reaching out to people. I wouldn't necessarily recommend making a whole bunch of sneakers accounts or anything like that. Because, you know, it gets like really crazy and tricky. You got to use different credit cards, you got to use different addresses, you know, different names and stuff like that. That gets a little bit too hectic. But, you know, by all means, if you know a way to do it and, you know, you don't mind putting in all that extra kind of work for an extra chance, by all means, man, salute to you guys. But it's going to be really, really tough for that one. So I do want to talk about the resale market for a quick second, because right now, in like my size for the J Balvins, they're like 425, 450-ish, and the bigger sizes are like 500 bucks. And that's sort of where like the white pair was last year, in that 500 to 600 range, like probably overall. I really feel like after this sneaker releases and people realize how limited it really is, I feel like the prices are definitely gonna probably stay where they're at or probably climb a little bit. I really see this sneaker overall being like a $500 shoe. Obviously, some of the bigger sizes might go closer to that 550 range, maybe 600. I feel like the black Rio pair is definitely better than the white pair, and I feel like this one is more limited than the white pair. So this one being more limited and being the better out of the two, and I feel like a lot of people feel that same exact way. I feel like this is like between a $500 and $600 shoe. If you wear like a smaller size, you're probably going to pay probably closer to 5, and if you wear a bigger size, probably pay closer to 6. Somewhere in that neighborhood. For those of you guys that are wearing like a smaller size, like 8, 9, 10, right now, I mean, on GOAT, like I said, I mean, my size is like 426 right now at the time of this recording. It may be a good move to actually pick them up right now. You know what I mean? Like, I hate to tell you guys to do that, and I'm not like advocating for resale, but for some of you guys, like, this is a must-have. Like, this is a must-cop. You've been waiting for this sneaker to come out all year long, and you know, it may be the move, man. It may be the move for something like this, just because it's really, really limited. Like, normally I wouldn't tell you to pay resale before this, you know, the actual release even comes about. But in this case, man, like, if you wear especially a smaller foot, like you wear 8, 9, 10, something like that, that may be the move. Because I feel like after the sneaker releases, it's gonna be like 500 bucks. So, you know, if you want to get the best deal might be now. But let me know how you guys feel about it down in the comments section below. When it comes to the J Balvin, is this a sneaker that, you know, if you miss out on it, like, you just move on to the next thing? Or if you take an L, you're definitely going to be paying resale? Let me know down in the comments section below. Other than that, guys, I appreciate your time, your attention, and all the support. Once again, thank you guys for 14,000 subscribers on the channel. If you're new here or you haven't yet already subscribed, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. I got a major giveaway at 15,000, the very next milestone for us, where I'm going to be giving away a sneaker. Winner's choice, any sneaker that they want, up to $500. So stay tuned for more content. I want to wish you guys the best of luck on the release, and I'll see you all very, very soon. I'm out. Peace. For more sneaker content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you hit that notification bell so you never miss a video.